Alrighty, welcome to Terrific Tuesday. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Boom, da dun da dun. Wait, we have to. Kind of sounds like a heartbeat. One moment. What's up, Crit Knight? Crit Knight in the house. That's almost like scat, right? Skit, scat, skit, 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 skit. It's a skit, scat. It's a Kit Kat. I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but. Oh, come on. Where is that? Hold on. Okay, fine. I'll find a charger elsewhere. Why are you not working? Tarnations. Tarnations. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm here. Okay, actually, I'm there. I'm coming. That's what she said. Hello. Oh. Why do you have to be so difficult? Is it just turned off? Oh, I see. I feel like Jane from Tarzan. You know, oh, I see. I haven't sent out the links yet. I probably should send out the links real quick. I set up a little late. What's up, Kindle? This match is for a one fall. Look, all right, I'll turn that off. I got a little started late, so give me 1 second. Let me set the background. We'll be good to go. Don't turn off the light. Bum, 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 bum. You don't want to continue watching this video. Wait, what was I watching? Study music. Yes, I listen to study music whenever it's just me in my office. Oh, there's the. Hello. What show is it? Oh, there's the universe. That's kind of colorful. Is that too colorful? There's space. There's a fire, shark, ocean. There's the beta fish. I like the beta fish. I'm a fan of the beta fish. They're so majestic. I have to turn off the sound or they'll copyright my ass. We don't want that now, do we? We don't want them to copyright my ass now, do we? It's not fun for no one. Right, hold on. I've got to get it all set up. Oh, boy. Are we going to have Mickey Mouse on the show? No, Mickey, get back in your hole. Your hole. Get back in. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious. Can't we just have a little bit of patience with everybody? Well, it's Terrific Tuesday. Everybody's trying to get ready. Shouldn't you have been ready? Yeah, that's subjective. I mean, getting ready, being ready. All right, we're here. Hello. Good to see you. Look at that. Dirty S. He's not froze there, is he? We'll call. What we can call? Coach Hard. Hey, hello. Oh, shit. I'm still echoed. Everything I said was echoed, huh? Let me turn that off. Boom. Hello? Oh, God. Shush. Yes, we are having technical difficulties today on Terrific Tuesday. I do apologize. My name is Jeremiah. I am your host of Terrific Tuesday. Yeah, baby, let's just get this on the road. The beta wants your soul. The beta always wanted my soul. The beta wants everybody's soul. That's why it's a beta. Hey, here's a fun fact. Alphas don't exist. What, Jeremiah? Don't start off with that. I think we've already had that conversation. Yeah, alphas don't exist. You know, whenever someone's like, oh, I'm an alpha, like a wolf pack. Wolf packs don't have alphas. Sorry to break that to you. If you think differently, you should really go do some research. What? Oh, like cool bullshit. No. You call bullshit because it's something you don't want to hear. How many times do you hear something from someone that you didn't want to hear? And so instead of just admitting that you might have been wrong, you double down that the person that said whatever you didn't want to say or hear was wrong. Everybody, hey ho, here we go. Don't get riding. Hey, oh, here we go. More of like what he was watching, but okay, I'll be okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, that's a super cool freaking picture. I just got a picture of my son, and he's adorable. And well, all my kids are adorable, but still fun. Terrific Tuesday with Jeremiah Callihan. Not Callihan, not Callihan, not anything but Callihan. Not anything but Callihan. I go. Okay, SP is here. Hold on. SP is here. Creep Knight's here. William's here. Awesome. Is Jana here? I don't see Jana. Has anyone seen Jana? Okay, Iggy's here. Kendall's here. Awesome. That's fantastic. Boy, oh boy. It's a whole party now, I tell you. Hold on, let me see. Jana. Boom! Jana got one. Okay, SP's here, so awesome. It's a whole party or a whole party. I'll take either way. You can. Don't cuss me, call me late for dinner. Call me what you will, just don't cuss me and call me late for dinner. Yeah, if you do, you're going to break my soul, break my heart. Break the heart of my soul. You break my heart and you don't break my soul. Now I'm going to cry because I'm going to be like, what the hell? Now I'm probably call you hell. I'll be like, oh, hell. Boom. I think I sent it to everyone. Hold on. There's that. And boom. And then there's that. And then boom. And then boom. And then boom. And then boom. Boom. There's a boom. Did a boom. Did a boom. 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 Did a boom. Did a boom. Did a boom. 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 Did a boom. Did a boom. Did a boom. 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 Did a boom. Did a boom. Did a boom. 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 Did a boom. Did a boom. Did a boom. 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 Did a boom. Did a boom. Did a boom. 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 Light show. Oh, you had a great weekend. I hope you don't Monday didn't suck. Now it's Terrific Tuesday. All I gotta say is all I gotta say is all I gotta say is what? I'm great. Oh. Did you know Arizona teas make these small little freaking cans? Holy hell! That audio that I just had. My acapella scared 2 people away. You're like, I don't want to watch this. Mike Wazowski, turn your paperwork, Mike Wazowski. Thank you, Jeremiah. That made my day. I was kind of down today, and that made me smile and feel better. Oh my goodness. You had lots of shoplifters? A lot of shoplifters at your work? I actually have a lot. Not a lot, but I have a lot. I have a lot on my heart. A lot on my heart I want to talk about. So it is, hold on, there we go. That way I can sit back and I don't have to project too much. You didn't hear me, right? I can just stay here. Be alert. All right. I guess now is a better time to start. Tanini, hi, hello, my name's Jeremiah Callihan. Thank you for watching the Terrific Tuesday. We have lots of great people that attend and watch this every Tuesday from 7 to 8 o'clock. Sometimes we have betas on the wall. Sometimes I have a replication of different videos of me, and I have really cool effects, and sometimes I'm just dumb, okay? It's okay to be dumb, and it's okay for me to call myself dumb, because sometimes I'm just dumb. Dumb is just dumb. It's like stupid. We put a lot of meaning and energy and emotion behind words, but at the end of the day, they're just general semantics. They're just ways to describe certain ways that we're feeling or certain objects. This is a can. The general semantics is it's fan, it's tin, it's this, it's that, it's that, right? So we put meaning behind the words that we use. That's the general semantics. Now, if someone uses the general semantics of their words and they use them in such a way that they imply a meaning, and yet they never say that meaning directly outward, but yet they still get the message across, that would be a form of doublespeak. The definition and the terminology of doublespeak has been kind of lost within our whole current society, but it's very important because we all do doublespeak. And we've done it since we were kids. For example, honey, you're 5 years old. Did you eat that cookie? And you could be honest and say, yes, I ate that cookie. Or you could say, well, my brother had a cookie and they were down. And so what I did was I seen that they were open, and I realized that it was so close to lunch that I seen brother eat a cookie. So I didn't think that it would be such a bad deal of eating a cookie because the cookie was actually really great. Now, just based on that answer, well, okay, so did he directly say he ate the fucking cookie? No, he didn't say it directly, but it was implied. And well, I did answer your question, right? A lot of the times we call doublespeak now, it's been a form of politic talk or politician talk. A lot of the times it's if someone's not invested fully in a relationship and someone says, well, honey, I love you. And they respond, I know how you feel about me and I feel the same exact way about you. Yeah, but you didn't say it. You agreed to it. You agreed that how you felt is the same way that I felt, but you didn't directly say, but I love you too. That's a form of doublespeak. It's a misdirection, using words to misdirect, but yet still answer and achieve the original goal. Bill Clinton, back whenever, did you have sex with Monica Lewinsky? And he said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Okay, but did you have sex with her? Your definition of sexual relations versus what did you do? Oh, okay, well, I guess we're not considering your extracurricular activities in the White House as sexual activity. Okay, but we knew, everybody knew. I didn't have sexual relations with that one. She had sexual relations with me, but that's so yes, okay, yes, honey. Do you feel like you want to be here and you want to be in this relationship? Well, I like my life and I like the house and I like the kids and I like everything that I have. And that should tell you everything that you need to know. So no or yes? Doublespeak. Plead the fifth. He always watched, always. Explain not to say too much. So he lives in the Cookie Monster took it. Just scared the crap out of a shoplifter. The reason I'm going on about this is because we are experiencing doublespeak at an alarming rate. I had a client that he had some pretty significant allegations, and I directly asked him, and he was like, well, no. He directly answered his allegation of backhanding his significant other. And oh, come on. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. What is that? Oh my God. Okay. I directly asked him. I said, hey, is there any truth behind it? And he pretty much said that what you think of the media and protests about Venezuela president, we took the liberated Venezuelan people and posting he's innocent. Hold on, give me 1 second. I personally think that we should be very curious of if this is what the media is pushing, then what are they not? What are we being distracted from on our own home turf? I no offense to the Venezuela's individuals, but I could give two shits. I am selfish, and you ultimately are selfish, and we are selfish, and that's okay. I want to know what we're being distracted from. What real news are we not talking about? What real issues are going on that this took the limelight of what we should be focusing on? It's a magic trick, man, I should say. All the people down here are celebrating that he got took. Right, but it's a magic trick. A magic trick is a misdirection of hand. I want you to watch this hand while this hand actually does the magic trick. Zombies. The reason that I'm hung-ho about that type of approach is because right now, more than ever, so they attacked Modro for being a drug dealer, but what about the Mexican cartel? Again, I think that this is a distraction. I think that we should be very aware of what other things are going on rather than Venezuela. If you get taken in by it, and if you get all caught up, well, you're just in with the trends, and that's cool if that's what you wanted. But I think it's ironic that they have data centers going in all over the place, and yet I don't know about you guys, but PSO sent a letter and they want to increase our taxes and our bill by 15%, which is about $600 million in a year. And we just got over a price increase. If you know anything about data, then why are we needing these collective data centers for processing? What are we processing that needs that amount of pure power? What are we anticipating that needs that amount of power? And if you try to come at me with infrastructure, you're building infrastructure for what? Not that we can't withstand, we can always improve, but what are we anticipating? Matrix. What if we're already in the Matrix, Iggy? I think Venezuela, as heartbreaking as that is, we need to focus on some things that are going on at home rather than start looking at our neighbors. That actually is a core of mine, for the simple fact that when someone comes to me about anger management, someone pisses you off, okay, but how did you respond? If something bothers you, you can't control other people. You can't control how other people act or what actions they take. You can only control how you respond to them. And I know that sounds heartless, because if someone is like self-destructing and hurting themselves, you're like, oh, well, I want to help them. But if you aren't in a good place to be able to help them, then you might actually do more harm than good. How's it all going to be used against the common citizen if we don't toe the line? How is it all going to be used against the common citizen if we don't toe? I actually believe that we should toe the line, but toe our line. I need to word it better, and I know that. So please just put that into perspective. We need to make sure that we have firm footing before we try to be a vigilante for others. We need to make sure that you and I can communicate with our petty differences before we try to pull the righteous act. Unpopular opinions. I agree, actually, nuclear weapon. I'm not a cookie cutter. I think independent. Oh, I fucking agree with that. Oh, SP, you are 100% an independent thinker. So we do not sound like a hypocrite. No, yeah, so we don't sound like a hypocrite. This votes bring back the Crusades. What was the usage of the Crusades? Was it religious freedom and ideology, or was it to protect the gold of the king and taxation? Why are we afraid to have hard conversations or deal with things that might actually improve our lives? What about coming to the terms with things with life that might not get better? What if this is as good as it gets? It depends on which airs. That's a real fucking question. That's a statement. That's true. I like that. I like that. Depends on which air. Look, if you, because people do not want to be uncomfortable and face the hard conversations. So, do you? I don't. I don't like hard conversations, ironically, but they're necessary. And I don't see other people having hard conversations. And so I find myself feeling obligated to fill that role. I have a nonprofit that is about a lot of information's about to be released soon, that everyone watching this video will be able to utilize. Actually, anybody that needs it will be able to utilize it, regardless of distance. It's what I was talking about last week. I'm not giving too much details because there's a few people that may or may not be watching or might watch this that it affects them directly. So out of respect to them, I'm not going to give too much details, but they might be interested to know. I'm trying to be thoughtful, right? Because it's not just me. If you are involved in situations that involve more people than yourself, then you have to take a due diligent approach to be very selective and careful of what you say, because it affects not only you, right? So it affects other people's personal lives and professional lives. But what if there were an entity and a organization that made it their goal to be a voice for the voiceless and to speak up for those who felt like they didn't have any leg to stand on, and to at least make a case for individuals that feel like there is no options available for them? What if there were resources that didn't mind getting their hands dirty and setting up a mediation of sorts to have hard conversations to get relatively desirable outcomes for everyone involved? Now, a good mediative type of conversation, nobody's happy, but everyone accepts the terms. It's, I'm not happy, you're not happy, I don't love this outcome, you don't love this outcome, but this is the alternative and this is the better option than one or the other person getting what they want and the other person suffering, God knows there needs to be that voice and resource. So I spent the last year with Red Nose Wellness, building it up to see what was possible. I utilized my connections and my resources to see how far just a simple LLC could go. And now I have come to terms that there has to be something that is more accessible, but also more grant friendly and societally friendly. So now, here's the thing that they don't tell you. Whenever you start a business, good, but be prepared to do a lot more than just the original idea of the business. There's always so much more. And then you start realizing, well, I cleaned the front room, so now I have to clean the back room and the kitchen, because that makes sense. That's the natural progression of progress. But then you start realizing what you did. Red Nose Wellness is, I will say, in a lot of ways, not unique, and in a lot of ways unique. There are things that I have done with Red Nose Wellness I'm very proud of, that I could say I've yet to know anyone else that's done things specifically the way that I've done it. And I specifically did that because I wanted to see if they'd work. That being said, I am now come to the realization that I was just getting started. Oh no, that's never just, that's not all to it. Fairness and consistency, yes. Ooh, oh, hold on. Fairness and consistency. Fairness and consistency. Yes, I'm writing that down. Look, fairness. Fairness and consistency, fantastic. The reason I got so excited about the fairness and consistency is that there are some core values and core truths that we all need to incorporate in our everyday life, and some values. And one of the things I've been working on this week is the values. Fairness and consistency. Fairness means fairness all involved. Consistency involves the gaining of trust. If you ever have lost trust for someone, or someone has lost trust for you, the formulation to get that trust back is consistency over time with action. I consistently won't do the thing that has broken the trust in the first place. If I consistently don't do that thing, if I consistently don't do that action over time, then that creates the formulation for trust. Did he talk about Dear Uncle Bill? What you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about? William, go ahead and tell me what you're talking about, because I'm lost. I'm going to get my guitar. I'm just looking for an excuse to do the voice. Do the voice. Do the roar. Do the roar, Daddy. Do the roar. Hey, baby. He's going to do the roar. Come see me at work whenever you can. Are you still at TJ Maxx's or where are you at? I should just. William.
Jeremiah, you said do the voice, right?
Yes, William, do the voice.
It's your own Uncle Bill. The presidential bill.
Are you telling me that this is Bill Clinton?
Yeah, good old Uncle Bill.
Well, this is Barack Obama. I've got to tell you that you are not the president anymore, and we also had to let go of Monica Lewinsky. I do apologize, but like I said, this is Barack Obama, and thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Hey, Brock, don't forget you were with.
Wow. Wow. Conspiracy Michelle Obama said, whoa. Be nice. Consistency if you do consistency in if you do for one party, don't also do the same for the other. That maintains your integrity too. Well, consistency goes right along with equality, true equality. So I do for one, I have to make equally fair for other people. Not selective equality. Selective equality is I have my own personal opinion and I will cater to whichever I fancy that best fits me. That's selective equality. That's not even people, it's not real equality, but that is a term of selective equality. That's trying to act like you're holier than thou, and in actuality, you're just a wolf in sheep's clothing. Life is not fair. That's true. But that doesn't mean that you don't do your due diligence to be the best equal, not equality, but equal person you can be. For example, have you noticed that I don't weigh in towards Democrats or Republicans? It's not because I'm pure hatred towards them all or libertarian or independent. It's because they're all in a fucking party and we're not invited. If you feel like something is truly an us versus them, then you have drank the Kool-Aid. Now, if you feel shame for drinking the Kool-Aid, or you want to double down for drinking the Kool-Aid, or you have excuses, just know that all you have to do is realize that you were drinking the Kool-Aid that they never invited you to drink in the first place. They just wanted you to walk like them and talk like them. Ooh, Jungle Book. I want to be you. I want to walk like you and talk like you. Well, that doesn't make you them. That doesn't make, just because you walk like someone and talk like someone, doesn't mean you're in the club. You just treat people like they're people. Yeah, but literally, it's that simple. But we can do the right thing to treat each other fairly in our lives. Yes, no. Oh, no. Oh hell no. Shit. I'll start a church and then I'll have to double down. Walk this way. I want to walk like you, talk like you. I think we need to be kind to each other, but I also think that we need to realize that there is a lot going on that is by design. This hatred towards one political party or another is by design. The hatred towards one religion or another is by design. One group of people versus another group of people. For example, the LGBT, that's less than 1% of our society. 1%. If it doesn't pertain to you, then what the fuck are you doing touching it? Why are you getting involved in something that, well, it bothers me? Well, guess what? I don't like fucking chocolate pudding. I just don't fucking eat it. I don't judge you for chocolate pudding. I don't have any quarrels with chocolate pudding. I just don't eat it, and don't make me eat it. You make me eat it, I'm going to have quarrels with the person that tries to make me eat it, not with it, because it's an inanimate object. Ideology is the same exact way. I'm not mad at ideology. I think some ideology is stupid. Okay, that's my right. That doesn't mean you're stupid for believing in the ideology. I might look at you a little crooked, but that's okay. Like, my son puts on his pants backwards. I look at him a little crooked too, but I love him. All I'm saying is if someone has a difference of opinion or preference, they like chocolate pudding, and I don't like chocolate pudding. As long as you don't try to make me eat your chocolate pudding, we'll be fine. But if you make me try, or you try to make me eat your chocolate pudding, well, guess what? I'm going to have issues with the beholder that's trying to shove the fucking spoon down my throat, not the chocolate pudding. It was never the chocolate pudding, ever. I just don't prefer it. It's the same exact as the analogy of pickles on my pizza. Thank you. Ooh, I saw one of those red noses with the antlers on the car the other day for Christmas. You should put a red nose on your car. If you can find me a red nose, I don't need the antlers. If you find me a red nose to put on my car, I'll do it. I don't care what you do unless you do something morally wrong and disgusting. Correct. That's fair. That's fair. But if you find someone wrapping you up in an opinion, or you find yourself getting emotionally evolved or dysregulated, realize that's by design. And the only way to get past that is to, 1, recognize you're human. 2, you have a difference of opinion. And 3, just because we have an opinion does not mean that it makes us smart or it makes us dumb. It means if we have an opinion that we got from somewhere else, that we're just regurgitating information that we, if we're being honest, have not fully fact-checked, but it sounds pretty good and it aligns with our morality and our subjective righteousness. If I start trying to confirm you, if they start trying to confirm you, they might be in a cult. I think purposeful ignorance is just someone not wanting to make it. Oh, that's fair. What coin do you think they're going to get rid of next? The nickel, the dime, the quarter, the dollar, the $2 bill, and the $5 bill, and then the 10, and then the 20. And then they're going to go to crypto. And if you don't agree with the current regime, They're gonna cut off your fucking bank account and tell you to get the fuck over it. That's not an opinion, that's according to history. Dun, dun, dun. I like that. Hey, friend. Good to see you.
Thank you.
That was the guy that cleans my my office. Whoa. You know, I wish I played my guitar more than I actually do. I really do. I know at one time I was going to do like Music Mondays, Marvelous Music Mondays. But everything going on in life, I was like, I don't know about that. Because, you know, you only have so much time. Something about the guitar, I like it. It's funny too, because when it comes to music, anything can be an art of expression. You don't have to have any musical talent whatsoever. For example, you don't have to know how to play the guitar to go. See, I'm blocking the chords. Watch. At first it doesn't sound good, and then you can go. Or I'm trying. Okay, and then it doesn't sound good with Cathedral, so. Hold on. Give me a second. Of course, you can't do it like right off the gate, but. All right, so ready? Here we go. Down, 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 dum, bum, ba, lam, ba, lam, bum, ba, la, 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 ba, bum, bum, ba, da, da, bum, 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 la, bum. Felt so lonely, I felt so lonely, lonely. That's probably not the best example, obviously, not the best word, but you know what I mean? Like you fiddle around with it a little bit. Even with that's actually how I went along with beatboxing. If you've ever heard me beatbox, though. Do I know I'm not the best? Yeah, I know I'm not the best. But still, that's how I would go about it. No instruments, just my voice, right? Hold Okay, I'm done. I'm sure glad you guys like me. All right. This year, don't tell me this is going to be your year. Don't tell me that you are working on your New Year's resolutions. How are you? How are you really? You holding in there? Do you have any definite goals that you would love to fucking just accomplish the hell out of this year? In the next month, the next few months is? Not if the weather's right, but I mean, like, you're like, nope, this is happening. I'm fired up. That's what I mean. How are you? I'd like to write a book and publish it. Oh, are you into short stories or a long story? Long? What's it going to be over? I want to write that zombie book I'm writing. Okay, you're writing a zombie book. What kind of zombie book? What kind of zombie book are you writing? You guys can write in the comments. Apocalyptic. It's kind of like in a horror adventure. Do the good guys die? Ooh, I'll buy that book. Who survived the longest in the comment section? That is for me to know. There's a find. Yeah, you don't ever tell someone your resources. Ain't that the truth? I like that one. Da, 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 na, 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 na. I feel hopeful and as well as determined to stay sober and make a difference with who I am while still learning and becoming better. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that. How are you staying sober? How do you know if you're making a difference with who I am? What are you learning? And what measures if you are becoming better or staying the same? Anyway, rain on me. If the timings are, I'd go to the range with you. You're talking about a shooting range, right? Good night, Kendall. I hope you find somewhere in between the blocks of time. Sobriety is noticing triggers and maintaining good practices. Learning is staying open-minded to a lot. Oh, a lot. If I weren't sober, I'd find myself dead. If I weren't sober, I'd still be stuck in my head. Still am. Ha. You gotta learn how to cope. You gotta find your friends. You gotta know when to say enough is enough and mean it. The end. You gotta feel you're worth it. You can't feel you're worthless. You gotta find the people who will be with you until the end. I don't know when to hold them, and I don't know when to fold them. I don't know when to walk away, and yeah, you gotta know when to run. I'm sorry someone once didn't treat you so right. I'm sorry you probably spent a few nights crying, staying up all night. I'm sorry you felt disrespected when your loved ones want to pick up their phone. Well, I don't blame them. Back then I was a real asshole. I bet my family still judges, but I hope they're still doing fine. And hey, you, oh my goodness, family, if you're watching this, I hope you've been just fine. Sometimes you gotta hold them. Sometimes you gotta run. You can't be doing dumb shit, as at the end you'll run out of luck. The Red Nose Wellness Foundation. But you gotta know when to be a friend, and you've gotta know when to shut up. You gotta know when to hold your friends and say, hey, you're only going up, but I won't find myself enabling. No, I won't never buy you a drink. No, I won't do other recreational drugs because they pretty much just stink. But I will be there for you. I'll give you encouraging words. I'll hold your hand if you throw up. I know it kind of hurts, but I won't ever try to enable you. And I won't ever run. But if you steal my wallet, well, that's why I have a gun. But What happened? I'm kidding. That was so far. Don't steal my money. Don't do it. I'll feed you soup. I'll hold your hair and I'll feed you soup. But don't take my wallet. I'll make you on the run. My goodness. All right. So before I go, is it really yours? Wait, is it really yours? Is what really? Oh, it is what? What's really mine? I don't know what you're talking about. The money? No, it's not yours. Your house isn't yours either. If you're paying taxes on your car or your house, then you don't really own it. It's just, sorry, you don't own anything. But don't worry, you'll be happy. Own nothing and be happy. Go hunting for the abundance. Going hunting for yourself. Finding yourself in the long run. Finding yourself on the run. I'm gonna Chupacabra. I don't got nothing for him. I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on its way. How's that? I see a bad moon rising. I see a trouble on its way. Don't go out tonight. I haven't heard this song in a hot minute, hon. For you're bound to lose your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hey, that's just the microphone. I don't know if I sound really horrible or really great, but bad moon on the rise. And then I've got to get going. After this, I'll do this real quick. Let me look up the lyrics. I see a bad moon rising. I see a trouble on its way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see a bad times today. Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Sounds better with like that. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I fear the rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. I don't go around tonight. Well, you're bound to lose your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hey, my goodness. I wonder what okay. Let me. What are those? Quads. D, A, and G? Really? Well. always thought it was an E. I see a bad moon rising. See, oh my God, I never knew that. Because it's not around tonight, as it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I see a bad moon rising. I see the troubles on its way. I see the earth makes lightning. I see all that. All right, so I almost got it. Yeah, there we go. Right. I see a bad moon rising, and I see the troubles on its way. I see the earth makes lightning. I see the bad times today. Oh, don't go around the night, 'cause it's bound to take your life. Yeah, there's a bad moon on the rise. Oh, cool. And that's not literally, that's the whole, like, I can hear it there. So, I see a bad moon rising. I see a trouble on its way. I see earthquakes and lightning. See, that's the chord transition. Like, that's the first time I think I've ever played the song. That's what it looks like whenever someone's trying to figure out a song, but they don't ever like directly let you see their fuck ups. They want you to see their perfection. And so anytime you see someone playing a song on the guitar live on YouTube or really anywhere, they don't let you see that failure because a lot of times people are scared of the failure. I'm not scared. Like, I've never fucking played the song, but I'm actually pretty impressed because I can hear the rhythm in it. Never said I was the greatest. Never claimed to be the greatest, but I like that. I see a bad moon rising. I see a trouble on its way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see a bad time today. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to lose and take your life. Yes, a bad moon on the rise. And I said, oh my God, I could actually do that. My goodness. First time for anything, right? Because if I go back straight to so literally, that's literally the rhythm. So if you go to the chorus, it's quite literally, don't go around tonight. Wait, so don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. Yeah, it's a bad moon on the rise. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I see. Okay. Now watch this. Watch. Let's turn on some. Hello. Test. Hold on. Test. Come on. Hello. Come on. I see a bad moon rising. I see troubles on its way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, well, it's bound to take your life. Yeah, there's a bad moon on the rise. It sounds like what is going on in the world right now, doesn't it? You can hear the effects when you turn it on. But you can't hear the effects? Ooh, sorry. You can't hear the echo? Echo. I see a bad moon rising. Can you hear it now? You can't hear the echo? Echo? Oh? No. Oh, wow. Here I am just talking to myself. Whoa. So what does it sound? Just sounds plain to you? expecting that. Mm-hmm. Just regular. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's good to know. I always thought like you guys can you hear my effects typically? Can you hear that? I think it's your headset. Oh, I think it's my headset. Can you hear that? Oh, can you hear the echo? Wow. I'm curious. You know, I'm only going up, but I'll find myself and people that they pretty much just stink. Oh my god. Okay. That's funny. So, in my effects, I sound pretty great. Unbiasedly. I actually like how I sound with my effects. I don't particularly care for my voice without the effects. I have been talking without effects, which now makes me subconscious. But not tonight. So, how? Well, thank you. Now I'm subconscious. Like, how did you guys... Wow. I don't know what happened, actually. I really don't. Oh, it's up or no. Wow. I was not expecting that. Yeah, you guys have caught me off guard. Congratulations. I feel a little whoa. Typically, whenever you can control your effects, then you can control the situation. And then whenever you realize that you're probably talking to the microphone that's on the camera and it wasn't connected to the microphone, that is quite literally like this is whenever I say I'm dealing with like crap, I'm dealing with a voice drop, a voice pedal, and then audio interface. It's a little behind the scenes. I think what actually happened was you guys have been listening to me this whole time through the camera audio. So can you hear that? Yeah. There it goes. Hi. Woo! All right, put yourself in my shoes. Imagine you butt dialed someone and you're in the car and you are singing karaoke and you think you are just jamming out because directly in your ears, you are like, yeah, I can control how I sound, right? And you're like, okay, I feel pretty great. Now, when I first was doing the song, that's how it was sounding, was just normal, how you must be hearing me now. But then when I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm really rocking out, I have these echoes and I delay the way that I pronunciate my words and the songs and the music specifically because it has a different type of effect. Just to find out that wasn't even the case at all, and you were listening to raw, unedited, unadulterated audio. Jungle Boogie, man. Imagine all the people. Thanks, William. Hey, it literally, if it makes you guys feel any better, I have been called fat twice this week by people that I co-work. I don't co-work. I they are colleagues in the field, and I admire what they say typically, but they were like, you look homeless and you look like you're overweight, which I'm like, okay, thank you. And I've been called Chris Farley twice this week by different people. And then I also was called homeless. And I was also told, you don't look like you have a successful business just based on your appearance from what I'm seeing. And it bothered me. Nobody likes to be called fat. Nobody likes to have jokes about them. But I forgive those people because they're human. And if I don't like how I look and I don't like the jokes, I did what I did. I set a boundary, say, hey, that wasn't, come on. But also, if I don't like my particular weight and my image, then I'm the only one that can do anything about it. So if I don't like the repercussions of people making references or making jokes, then I best do something about it. And if I don't, then, well, guess what? If it bothers me and it offends me, then that's a me problem. So then again, I start thinking about it, and I was like, well, I don't feel bad about me. I love my life. I do. I love the people in my life, and the people in my life love me. I need to be healthier, and I know that, but that's all within due time. I am not going to go out of my way to try to immediately fix my health situation based on like image of I need to look a specific way, because, well, as long as I look good to one person, as long as I am accepted by that one person, by my best friend, by my person, well, fuck what you think. And anyone else that has an opinion. I appreciate if you like me, but if you don't like me, as long as my one person likes me, as long as my best friend likes me, and I'm accepted, well, that's between me and them. So yeah. Now my voice, I actually liked that. I see a bad moon rising. I see a trouble on its way. I think some part in my life, I probably was like a blues singer or something. My cousin Ann is a blues singer. She actually went into the Jazz Music Hall of Fame. Ann Bell, phenomenal voice. She actually housed Leon Russell when he had a house fire. She was literally the person. That is the one. That's where the connection. If you've ever heard me talk about Bill Hader or anyone else, it's through cousin Ann. That lineage. That's funny because I can't talk about cousin Ann without thinking about my grandy. And then you start thinking about life, and you start thinking about family. And you start thinking about friends, and then you start getting appreciated. And you start appreciating the friends that you're talking to right now. Because I absolutely appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that comes in every week, and the individuals that I get to interact with on a regular basis, and the people that we just find time in between. It might be a call on Discord, or it might be William calling me up to try to attempt to have a serious conversation with me, and I just make jokes about long, blonde, gorgeous goddess hair with a bobby pin and stuck in a trunk. Only William knows what I'm talking about. Or maybe I'm talking about an intellectual conversation. Or maybe I will show up to TJ Maxx's or Burlington Coat Factory, wherever you are, Iggy. I know it's right by Big Splash. I refuse to call that anything else. It's Big Splash. You're right by by Panda, correct? I'm gonna come find you. I will. I'm gonna come talk to you. I liked our conversations. I really did. Creep night, they're jealous because they're small fry. I probably could do better than them. We all need to be healthier, but put others down is not helpful. I agree. That wasn't their right unless they called for that point of view, and for them to call you fat, that was crap. Oh, I agree. Always my love. Woohoo! Maybe some of us who snuck in and then eventually infiltrated Trophy Tuesday. You'll see me at the door area. Cool. Which one is it? Is it Burlington Coat Factory, or is it TJ Maxx's? I'm gonna act like I don't know you. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna look like I'm stealing. I'm kidding. Burlington Coat Factory. I'm going to wear 6 coats and I'm going to walk out the door. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to talk to you first. Act like I paid it. I'm going to say, these coats, these old things? Oh, I just threw them on. The weather permitted. Talking about myself on the infiltrated part. You didn't infiltrated. You came right on time. I'm talking to the microphone. You came right on time. See, every single one of you and me, we all came together at the right time. We're here. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you. So, I didn't know the audio wasn't working. Well, that's on me. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. Ready? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope your Monday didn't suck. Now it's Terrific Tuesday. And I appreciate you, motherfucker. So, what? Well, I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that this coming up Monday, doesn't suck. Now you've watched Terrific Tuesday. Hey, Beta. What? That's so weird. All right, good night. Bye, guys. Thank you for being you. What? Hey, if you go to the profile of Terrific Tuesday or of Jeremiah Callihan, you will actually you should find our Discord for Terrific Tuesday. I am still having time to set it up, so if you guys just jump in there, it's under construction. Whoa. But if you're watching this and you get into Discord and you say something inappropriate, myself or Creek Knight, because Creek Knight is a gatekeeper of it, will kick your ass out. Huh? Big on. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. Guys, kick your ass out. All right. Bye. Thank you for being you. Bye.